Hello, everybody. Getting started in just a minute here. Running late today. It's one of those things I I woke up this morning and I was like, man, am I well rested? Why is it so bright in here? Freaking 10:30 in the morning. Completely slept through my alarm today. So that's why I'm running late today. So how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Friday afternoon on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Appreciate everyone being here. Hope you're getting ready for a good pre-Thanksgiving weekend. I am going to be quite busy here myself this next week, but looking very much forward to it. A quick programming note, there will not be a Friday afternoon next week. I will have the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream, but I will not be doing Friday afternoon because it is the darkest of Fridays, and I will not be around. So that's what's up. The only other thing I guess I would mention is that the DDO Chronicle is going to be truncated next week. I just don't have a lot of time next week, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. So what I'm going to be doing is making sure that the Chronicle focuses on the Black Friday sales and get that out on Wednesday of this week. So that's going to be what to expect. I may have a few other things there as well, a few other links on that, but for the most part it's going to be a sales-focused kind of mini Chronicle, just so I can get it out in time for the holiday and all that sort of thing. So that's what's up with that. Otherwise, you know, we do have Black Friday sales that are going to be kicking off. Because I think probably Wednesday afternoon Eastern time. And they will run through Monday. We do have a weekly sales going as well. And right now, we actually have plus 20 Hearts of Wood on sale, and that's going extended. That's an extended sale. Not just this week, but I believe through that following Monday. Is that right? And you get a free +5 Heart of Wood with your purchase. And that actually, other than kind of helping with sales and stuff, part of the reason for that as well is because it allows you, if you are triple classed, to switch out swap one class for another, because we do have that limitation where you can't have more than 3 classes active at once. And when you undergo the reincarnation process, it remembers what 3 classes you have. So let's say for some reason you're a fighter wizard paladin, and you want to become a fighter ranger paladin, it won't let you do it without a 2-step reincarnation process. So what you would do is you would start by getting rid of that wizard level through the plus 20, and then you would use the plus 5 to get you the ranger that you're looking for. As long as the code of the week's there, I'm good. Yep, we are going to be doing that. Hello, folks on YouTube. Hello, folks over on Facebook. I figured we'd start with offering of blood. Might as well. We're going to be continuing our deserting over on Argo. This is a TR'd character, was a barbarian, or no, was a cleric and is now a barbarian.
An inordinate amount of dust whirls around this steep, narrow bridge.
Offering of blood, yeah, that's such a great quest. Good for XP, good for loot, good for Zergan. Let me, I'll get to that YouTube question in just a second. Let me make sure I get this jump without falling to a place of what that I should not be falling, and then I will get to your question. Is Ravenloft out yet? No, but we are still on track for December 5th. As a matter of fact, for those of you interested, this is going to be a killer weekend. The DDO team is working to get Lamania updated for this weekend due to just kind of working on trying to get a build out in time and it not being ready for our kind of usual Tuesday time frame. But here's the exciting part. Sentient weapons. The first look at sentient weapons, it will be in, and there should be a big old post that will give you a whole bunch of info on how sentient weapons is going to work. So, yeah, this is the weekend where we're going to be debuting sentient weapons on Lamania, and it's got a lot to it. So a lot to crunch through on your weekend if you want to, and of course if you want to check it out in Lamania and give us feedback, we would sure appreciate that. But yeah, we are still on track for December 5th on Ravenloft. So far it's looking pretty good in terms of getting it out in time. I say that now as I'm sure I jinx it. But, you know, hey. So, yes, actually, Vile 1, you should be able to do that. So, let's say that you have a 668 combination, theoretically, and you want to try to swap that into a 668 of something else. What you would do is use that plus 20 Heart of Wood to remove those 6 levels. Like one of the 6. Let's say it was 6 Fighter, 6 Ranger, 6 Paladin, just as an example, or 8 Paladin as an example. And you want to get rid of the 6 Ranger. So what you'll do is you will take the plus 20 Heart of Wood, and you would use that plus 20 to remove all 6 levels of Ranger, turn them into 6 levels of, say, Fighter. And then on the plus 5 Heart of Wood, you would be able to... well, actually, no, you're right. Yeah, I guess that's right. Sorry. Thankfully, that doesn't happen too often, but there you go. Vile 1, in my opinion, Heart of Woods need a complete redo. They should have it look like a toolbar. You pick a class and drag it to the toolbar. Yeah, I mean, God, that would be lovely. But we are sort of stuck with the system we have for it, right?
Your dangerous climb ends high above a large chamber, the site of many ritual sacrifices to Volkur.
Alright, so, back to Facebook. I went to the help site 2 days ago, told them about my Panther issue, still waiting for the reply. I know you're busy doing amazing work. Yeah, they should get back to you. It may take a little while, but what they'll probably be able to do is just check to make sure that you've got the proper kind of allotment on your account and then get you your thing. Will there be any updates to Ravenloft after the main update like Evening Star? That's not something we've really given, frankly, a lot of further thought to. Really, our focus is on getting Ravenloft out. That certainly seems like something we could theoretically do in the future if we wanted to.
A gigantic scorpion rises from the cavern's floor. Both are wrath, angered by your thievery.
I hate you, air, the scorpion says.
Cries of alarm sound out from the upper reaches of this chamber. The drow are coming for you.
Yeah, Ravenloft, I am dubious, but frankly, I think Ravenloft is going to kick so much ass. I really do. Any word on the 3-second lag bug? Only that it is continuing to be looked at. We, have been looking at the code for benefits, like the way the enhancement system works. We've been looking at a bunch of other things. So far, have not found the culprit. For me, it's not 3 seconds, though. It's more like kind of 1 second, but still, it is there. What about the ladder bug? We hear that a lot more than actually it exists. If you've got a ladder that's still hitching, send in a bug report on it. Because, as we've said quite a bit, it is not a bug to fix, it is an individual ladder issue to be fixed individually. So you can't just go and say, yeah, we're gonna fix the ladder bug today. It's like, no, we're gonna fix this ladder today, and that's sort of how it all works. How much for Ravenloft? You can find out more about that on DDO.com/Ravenloft. The packages start at $40. Oh no! Ooh. Wasn't sure I was going to make that leap, but I did. What server am I on today? I'm on Argo, and that's where I'll be next Wednesday as well. Yeah, Offering of Blood is just one of those great kind of quests to run every life. Lots of XP, lots of good loot. You can run it real quick. Will we expand on the Sands area? Probably not. This is pretty old content. I think we're pretty well set with this. Alright, let's see. Wargarble, can you take care of this locked door? Good place to farm mobs here too, by the way. Thank you. I'll bring you over to the shrine. Might as well use it while I'm at it. Is Cobalt Island ever going to make a comeback? Probably not. As a matter of fact, I've gone looking for that space, and that space ended up getting reused. When you go look at the old telepad to it, it's actually a hallway nowadays. So unfortunately, Cobalt Island, I believe, is gone for good. Although technically it's not, because it's been updated and used for the Cobalt Island Challenge. But the original 2006 era Cobalt Island is indeed gone for good. I would never say never on updating the levels for Epic Caneth challenges to deal with the 5-level under bonus. But certainly it's pretty low priority. Sorry. Any hope for quick travel on the sands? Probably not. Find your way there. Any plans of making new rewards for mysterious remnants? Probably. Typically what we do is right now all of our itemization is going toward Ravenloft. But theoretically, we'll make new items and then figure out where to put them. And so I'm sure at some point in the future we'll see more stuff for mysterious remnants. But it's going to be a little while, because right now, like I said, got a ton of loot in Ravenloft, and that had to be, frankly, the priority, so. Anything can happen, jazz hands. Yeah.
Volkur the Hunter desires a new offering of blood. Yours will suffice. Volkur the Hunter will call for retribution.
When is the next Champion Hunter bonus? I don't know. We have a double Mysterious Remnants bonus going on through the weekend here. Our calendar in terms of bonuses is just pretty much set through the end of the year. I can double check in a little bit to see if it's on there, but I think odds are fairly good it'll be next year sometime. Is there any content I would like to see an epic version of? Yeah, there's a ton of it. Given unlimited resources, there's a ton of stuff that I would like to see epified or legendified. My own, personal preference is just that. I'd like to see Gwilyn Stand get an epic version. I'd like to see Stormcleave get an epic version. I'd like to see the Amrath area, Tower of Despair and all that, get a legendary version. I'd like to see us completely redo Restless Isles. Are we only supposed to have access to special mysterious remnant rewards maybe once or twice a year? Yes. Maybe a little more than that. But, yeah, it's definitely intended to be not something that you get a lot. Ancient Volcorum Dagger. That's kind of neat. It's cool. Ancient Volcorum Dagger, that's not too bad. And actually, as long as we're... basically, I would just want everything to have legend or epified versions, because I'd love to see Lord's March get that treatment as well. Any chance of an ability to gift Ravenloft to my friends? You can do that now through the Ravenloft interface. You'll purchase a code, and when you make that purchase, you'll get a code, and you can just give that code to your friend. As far as Amazon wishlist, I have not heard of any plans to make it available on Amazon. Are we ever going to make another class? Oh, I'm sure we will at some point. At the moment, we've been kind of focused on races. Because we had... what was the last class we did? Druid? But I'm sure we'll see another class at some point. Ravenloft, can we talk about it? How many quests do you like the looks? Heroic levels, epic levels, content starts at level 10 for heroics, right? What about on epic? My understanding is it's not epic, it is legendary, and they start at level 31. So there's basically 3 arcs and 2 raids. I believe the total quest count is somewhere around... 12? Is that right? 12-ish? Do I like the looks? Heck yeah. Frankly, oh man. Yes. Ravenloft is so killer. So good. Yep. So yeah, it's level 10 for the first pack, level 11 for the second chain, and I can't remember if it's level 12 for the third or if that's also level 11. I'd have to kind of re-go through and check. But yeah, that's the basic plan. Uh-oh. Oh no. Boink. That's fine. Oh yeah, Warlock for the last one. Yeah, duh. There are not heroic versions of the raids, correct. The raids are legendary only. Which I don't have any healing potions, so I'm totally not useful right now. Oh, I do have a few. Nice. Battlefront 2 just got delivered. Yeah, that's going to be a big one. I'm not really I love the idea of the game, but I'm just so bad at first-person shooters, as would probably surprise no one. I just can't really play that game. Yep. Does it look like Menace of the Underdark will make it into the in-game store for Black Friday sales, if not December sales? Unfortunately, we shall see. I'll know more literally by the end of the day today. But I was helping to test it yesterday. We just have the final piece. We've got it, the code system hooked up in the DDO store. We have the new code system hooked up in kind of our account management system. And we were at the point of really testing to make sure, hey, when I apply a code, do I get the stuff? And unfortunately, during testing yesterday for both, well, more for Menace of the Underdark, but also a little bit for Shadowfell, it was not delivering everything it needed to deliver. So we had one of our engineers looking at that yesterday. And that person is actually, I think, spent the morning working on it. I'm not sure what happened there in terms of the results. So I don't know that it's going to be in for Black Friday. That was our hope. But since it's now Thursday before and we are having issues with it, I'm going to say it may be Christmas. But we'll know more by the end of the day today.
A palpable aura surrounds this lone drow, an avatar of Volkur the Cunning.
Ravenloft patrons, I believe it is Vistani favor. I think that's the favor, if what we call it is Vistani. I'll double check on Lamania today, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is Vistani.
With the defeat of Volkur's final aspect, the way is made clear.
How is the Movember event going? It's going great. We are seeing, gosh, what am I at? Let me double check real quick. mobro.co/Jerry Snook for those who want to donate. moteam.ddo/team-DDO for that. We are at $1,523 out of my $2,000 target, and since we're just a little bit over halfway through the month, I think it's looking pretty good in terms of being able to hit that goal, and hopefully with your generosity we'll be able to hit that by the end of the month. In terms of getting people rewards, I am behind on the rewards. I still have some load-share work to do, and in the next couple of weeks are just super busy. But I am going to be getting that out to you probably early to mid-December. Probably double recall. I don't know, Puff Granny, about your question why one armor cosmetic is more expensive than the other. Typically, it's just a matter of demand. So if one's more popular, that might be a little more expensive. Yep, we're up to chains. Let's see if I can find my way there. Oh god. Here's how you get to Chains of Flame. You group with someone who knows how to get to Chains of Flame, and then you follow them. Is it possible to use the Vistani now if I get the Collector's? So, if you purchase the Collector's Edition now, you will get a Vistani outfit, a Vistani Noble outfit, that you will get right away in your in-game inventory. That sounds cool, Makubre. I would love to see more of those those old armors get reused as well, but, you know, we'll see. Barovian Noble, right. Vistani Knife Fighter, sorry, that's what you're... Boink. Yeah, Vistani Knife Fighter is available when you make a purchase of the Collector's Edition. Man, it's almost like I woke up at 10:30 today. Oh, other way, do a U-turn? Crap. Yes, I know where I'm not going, which is the correct way. Okay, so, there we go. I like that, Renwa. Go to the pyramids area, south through the exit there at the first mountain. You hit turn right, follow the path, hit the water, drop down. That's a good, easy, shorthand way to remember that. Nicely done. Now, never mind, we've got a lot of good loot that's in Ravenloft, so, I mean, yeah, the raid loot's pretty good too, but there's a lot of good stuff. Not all the loot's in the raid. Is it possible to subscribe with a Steam balance? No, not currently. Any thought on a cosmetic wardrobe? I think that it's something we would like to do. It's just a matter of carving out the time for it. But, yeah, why not, right?
Visitors must travel through this checkpoint to well-defended burning city.
Let me check that. Okay, that's a question already answered. Why are Artificer rune arms all bound to account? I don't know, that's a good question. I don't know why we've done it that way. It does seem a little weird.
This cave is inaccessible due to the collapsed entrance. What sort of secrets are buried inside?
Is customer support help.standingstonegames.com correct? Which support email should you use to make sure your Mac graphics card will be supported with Ravenloft? That would be... Actually, I think we have the min specs on DDO.com Ravenloft. So I think you could go there. You could also send in a ticket to help.standingstonegames.com, but I'm pretty sure the min specs are there. If you have a modern Mac, like, say, released in the last couple of years, you should be good. Oh, Hand of the Tombs is bind on Equip? Cool, so we do have at least one. But that is a little weird. I don't know. Not sure what that whole bound to account rune arm thing's about. I'd have to ask the team. Lots of them are bound to character. Okay. I think it's because rune arms are all basically named weapons. That makes sense. I mean, I think you're right.
The heat of the desert is incomparable to the sweltering temperature emanating from the burning city.
Will we ever improve old content like dragon-touched armor? It is way outdated. It is. Probably not.
The burning city of the firebrands rises before you. A monument to Nolish magic.
I would like to see Dragon Touch come back, but it's just not on our agenda. We've got other things to work on. Someone brought up the idea of a Sonic Rune Arm the other day in a different stream. I feel the name Crescendo would work. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Yeah, we definitely get a lot of requests for Sonic Rune Arms, because Sonic is super powerful. And people want the best stuff. We'd have to be careful on that Rune Arm to not make it the one Rune Arm to ruin them, to rule them all, which we kind of already have because of the one in Mind Sunder. Well, that's Force, not Sonic.
Buffeted with gusts of scorching air from this excavated tunnel. The rhythms are those of beating wings.
If we made the Sonic Rune Arm have a die level lower than other weapons, I wonder how popular that Rune Arm would be. I agree that would help balance it out, but I think that might also kind of... I can hear it now. Sure, you finally give us a Sonic Rune Arm, but now it's useless. You know? I too love the method sounds. Nice. I agree, Renwa. So if you just make 193 items, that should take you, what, a couple of days? Yeah. Then you can get to the Rune Arms. Thanks, Vile One. Appreciate you stopping by, as usual. Did I just get 72 remnants? Is that true? I did. Wow. That is exceptionally generous. I'll take it.
This kitchen reeks of blood and rusted iron.
I don't suppose anyone can do that, no.
Looks like the next main course. Heavy heat steals from unboiled rice as he falls.
Will anything be done with the mystic ingredients, like the mystic bottle, mystic plant, things like that? Unfortunately, probably not. That's not to say it'll never be used again, but it's kind of an old, outdated system. And when we redesigned the loot system, it was determined to just not use that for anything. I don't see us necessarily going back on that now. But, you know, perhaps in the future we could find a use for it. I'm not opposed to that. I actually kind of wanted to see those ingredients get a reuse when we were redoing the loot system, but it just was not meant to be. Collectible. When will War Priest, Soul Priest be updated? It'll be after Ravenloft, correct. And probably before Druid and other class work. I think that's correct. Does a bought by Steam Matu the code works? It depends whether or not you have any elements of that Matu purchase already. So, for example, if you have... man, this trap gets me a lot. If you have, like, Epic Destinies, it probably would not work unless you get in touch with customer service. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to remove that from the Steam store. So... yes, it'll work, and to the extent that if you purchase it, it will be used. Or you will be granted the benefits, but you might have to get in touch with customer service, depending. Dragonlance is true D&D. Well, Greyhawk is true D&D. But no, yeah, Dragonlance is awesome. Actually, there's something even before Greyhawk, isn't there? Stop hitting me! Why not remove them from the chest? That's a good question. Because no one's done the work to do it, is the sad answer to that question. The sad but true answer to that question is, yeah. We should just remove all those mystic ingredients from the chests. Oh yeah, so McVegan Pants, PAX Unplugged is PAX's attempt to get into the tabletop gaming convention sphere, similar to, like, say, Gen Con. They kind of want it to be PAX's Gen Con, or Origins, or whatever you want to use as an example. I can't remember where it's taking place. Is it Philadelphia, I think? Philadelphia this weekend, is that right? I'm sure it'd be a really cool time to go. I myself clearly have got other things I'm doing. But, yeah, that's what PAX Unplugged is about. Unplugged as in not video games. Yeah, it would be fun if it wasn't such a... If the timing just wasn't, like, the opposite of what would be good for me to attend. I'd totally love to go. Maybe some year, we'll see how it takes off, how it does.
A treasure chest beyond a locked portcullis.
Yep. Any chance of getting this unlocked? Actually, I could get it unlocked. I've got a bell. Ooh, good luck, McVegan Pants. I hope you get that job. That sounds awesome. By the way, we are hiring a 3D graphics artist. So if that's you, if the idea of doing 3D graphics artistry is your deal, then please feel free to apply. We're using Daybreak's HR for sort of application processing and stuff. They've got the infrastructure. We don't really feel like hiring our own people just for that. So that's what's up with that. Ah! No! I deserve that. Any chance DDO will come to Gen Con next year? I don't know. Probably not in terms of having a booth, although... Yeah, probably not in terms of having a booth, but, if I can make it, I would like to go, for sure. And who knows? We'll see what we can do. Have we considered merging all the servers? Well, I mean, we've definitely discussed it and looked at the process of what it would take, that sort of thing. We also looked at one point of just having the one server to rule them all, but technical issues just haven't really made that a possibility. Playing my Barb Trapper again? Uh-huh. How about Keeper and Devourer? Nice. Yep. I'm guessing you're an old Codemasters dude. I've talked a lot about like sort of the challenges of doing a server merge, so I don't really feel like repeating myself there. But there's a lot of things that are just not compatible with doing a server merge without a ton of work. It's not to say it'll never happen, but it would be a big process. How many times have you accidentally run off that thing and just ended up on the ground? I have.
You hear muffled howls and the clatter of arms from the end of this hallway. The firebrands are preparing their defense.
Yeah, if someone is having a problem redeeming their codes for Ravenloft, get in touch with customer service. They should be able to sort it out. The way it works is when you make that purchase through Digital River, the email you used when signing up for that purchase is going to be the email they send you at least 1 and perhaps up to 3 coupon codes, depending on sort of what Yeesh. Depending on what you purchased. Fine. Alright, I've got a ranged weapon of some kind somewhere here. I think. Where can you apply for the 3D artist job? You can find the link through, I believe it's daybreakgames.com/careers. Alright, so Baguda, it sounds like, well, for one thing, check if you're, like, using a Gmail or something like that. Check your spam folder, your trash folder. Sometimes that stuff ends up there. Make sure you're checking the promotions tab and the, whatever other tab, I can't remember the name of it, that Gmail has. Sometimes it codes things a little weird. And then if you still don't have that item, check your clutter if you're using, like, MSN. So just kind of check all those various things, and if you still aren't getting the code, then yeah, get in touch with account support, and they should be able to help sort it out for you.
heavily muscled minotaur stands behind a crude forge. He looks alarmed by your approach. Does he serve the firebrands by choice?
Okay, let's see. Got that, got that. Heading this way. You did not, Renwa. Unless you know something I don't. Maybe you did. I don't know.
This terrace of the burning city is not as oppressively hot as below. The most powerful firebrands probably dwell at these heights.
I have Ravenloft and the permanent Scarecrow hirelings at level 10. You say 20, but it's actually 30. Are there any other permanent hirelings you can purchase in DDO? Yes, there is the Snowy Owlbear from Shadowfell Conspiracy. From the low-level quest, or low-level starter pack, I guess, through Steam. There's a level 3 cleric. And there are 2 others we've given out that are no longer available currently. Oh, Punisher came out on Netflix today? That's pretty cool. I've been really liking those Marvel Netflix shows. I think they're pretty good. Drop a hint, will triple bonus points ever return? I don't know, man. It was a different time when we offered that. Never say never, but who knows.
A troop of archers ranged along a defensive wall shout rude challenges and insults at your invasion party.
What am I going for? What am I doing? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one. Iron Fist got a lot of bad rap. Got a bad rap. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I kind of understand the criticism. But I just have to admit, I had fun with it. I had fun watching it. No, I can't give a hint on Black Friday sales, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of trying to get through this quest here, because it is after 1 o'clock here. I've got to grab some lunch and stuff. But if you guys want to, we can. No lines for DDO's Black Friday sales. This is true. Yeah. Yeah, that Lord of the Rings news, you know, hit big time in the office this week for sure.
The slaves in this fort cheer raggedly. Your exploits must be spread.
I mean, I have no insider info on that TV series. I am going to
This
guess.
arcane library reeks of malice and despair.
Just guess.
A halfling slumps at a low table, unaware of your arrival.
That it's not going to be the Silmarillion. And the reason I say that is I just don't see how they could, with the budget that's going to be required. Make the Silmarillion work there. Approximate time for Lamania? No, I have no idea. Just keep an eye on the forums there. Kokomo Jobo and Cookie Kobold should get that info to you. I have no idea what it's going to be. Stop for holding me. There we go. Is the third level cleric bound to character? I don't remember. Anyone in chat know that one? I have no idea. Tempted to say probably, but I don't actually know. Here, actually, I have got some potions for you, Sunlover. Yep. I guess just one potion, the rest are all bound. Okay, bound to account. Cool. When will I be on Sorlona? It's going to be a while, because I've got, I think this is week... next Wednesday will be the final week on Argo. Then I've got Kenneth, Kyber, Galanda. Yeah, I got a lot of weeks. It's going to be at least a couple months before I'm on Sorlona. Oh, that's right. Omnom spells, free 10 light spell point potions. This week's coupon. Yep. Oh, very cool, Malcupre. I appreciate that. I often forget about that one. All right. Ooh, desert raid next week so you can get flagged? That sounds cool to me. I mean, we'd have to do against the Demon Queen first, of course. But I'm down for that. All right, we all good?
The heat of the desert is incomparable to the sweltering temperature emanating from the burning city.
Quick question. Wayfinder Scepter, can you make a cosmetic of it, and will it still sparkle? Yes, kind of. So it'll sparkle, but it tends to only sparkle for a little while, and then it won't sparkle again until you equip it. It's a very old item, and some of that sparkle tech is just sparkle tech. Yes, some of that sparkle tech is just a little bit outdated. So unfortunately, you can make a cosmetic of it, and it'll sparkle for a little bit, but you have to keep re-equipping it, which is kind of a bummer. So I guess depending on your patience for dealing with that, will determine whether or not you feel it's worth doing. Alright, that is going to wrap it up with Friday afternoon. Like I say, I'll be back next Wednesday. I will not be back next Friday. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks after the holiday if you can't make next Wednesday's show. You can find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube to get the videos in your feed. Follow us on Twitch to be notified for when we go live. Like us on Facebook for these Facebook Live videos, along with all the other stuff we post on social media. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope you take advantage of the double mysterious remnants and double commendations of valor. And I will talk to you next week. Have fun. And thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate it.